everyone, this is KimMeWyatt and welcome to this video. Y'all, as promised, I already did my before I leave prayers, and I promised you guys I was going to give you my before I go to sleep prayers. What do you mean, Kimmy? First things first, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Okay, and like, share, subscribe, comment. Okay, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for your support. Much love. Um, Before I get into my before I sleep, go to sleep prayers or my sleep prayers, go to sleep. I need to front some people out. Okay, and these are people I went to school with. Get ready, get it ready, get it ready, get it ready. I don't know how y'all grew up, but I grew up respecting people. And let me say for the record, I've been wanting to say this for some years on and off, only because of Facebook, when Facebook came out and all that. Other than that, I didn't worry about it after it happened. When I was in school, I had, and something said, go on and name who your best friends were at certain points in time in elementary and let them say that you weren't best friends. Okay. I can name, now I can, and one of them I know she wouldn't deny it because that was the last one besides my best friend that passed away of, I want to say of COVID, but I know for a fact he didn't die of COVID. Okay. My best friend would not have come and visit me if he had COVID. Okay. He would not want me to get that. Trust me. And this is after, and he told me he did not have it, that he had to remain in seclusion, which is what they would tell people for a certain amount of days. Y'all, cut it out. When do we grow up? I'm fixing to I'm going to front these people out, but I'm going to front them out of love because I love basically everyone I went to school with. I don't know of anyone that I went to school with that I don't like. I mean, I'm grown. I'm in my 50s. I'm literally right here now trying to think, who did I go to school with that I don't like? Who did I go to school with that I thought they would be something that they aren't, or vice versa? I just didn't have time for all that. If I didn't hang around you in school, please don't think, let me say it this way. Sorry that you thought I wasn't going to be anything because I wasn't hanging around you. Maybe you were a more popular kid. I knew, just like I taught my daughter, it'll be greater later. Boop, boop. Maybe your mom and dad didn't teach you that. You were looking at elementary. I was looking into my future. Elementary never meant anything to me. Junior high never meant anything to me. High school, kind of, sort of. I had some really, really cool friends in high school. And to this day, we are still friends. I don't have to talk to them every day. Hey, Tyra Shields, okay? Hey, Nene Davis, okay? Or Denitra, a.k.a. Nene Davis. I could just go down the list. And although Sabrina McGenzie and I had a little spat after we graduated from her visiting my apartment and someone went through my mail, like a long story. I don't have no beef with her. I don't have any beef. We can get right in front of each other and apologize and hug. Those are my friends. Let me go on and go down the list since B-Shan. Okay, you know who you are. I mean, much love. I don't harbor any resentment or anything like that. Okay? Victoria Thompson, who I found out was my cousin, and let me say this again, Victoria, Vicky. we went to school together, and we didn't even know we were cousins until a family reunion. And I'm like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Beautiful thing, Victoria. Okay, and Sabrina knows this. I tell the truth. We were in 2 girl groups. I was and some other people. I'm just let it all out because I don't want anybody thinking this or thinking that. When I was in high school, I was in Classy Girls and I was in Royalty Polo Club. I also went to school with Erica Badu. Erica, I can see Erica right now waiting on somebody to pick her ass up from after school. A bus. I think Erica rode the bus, but we just rode two different buses. I don't know. Okay. But as well as some other famous people I went to school with. Roy Hargrove, who has since passed away, was multi-millionaire. Okay. Well, did he play the saxophone or whatever he played? That's what I'm saying. He played a horn. Okay. That was my play brother, like right here, so homegirl from Nora Jones, although Nora is, I think, younger than I am, and she came in after. We just didn't grow up, or I thought we didn't grow up all into what we thought someone would be. I didn't do that. I was more mature than that. Okay. And if I didn't mention your name, Annette Lee, Carlin. I never called her ass Carlin. We called her Annette. I call her Annette. And her two brothers, Cedric and Greg. I can go down the list. They sit on my heart, man. I don't even give a fuck about how they feel about me. I'm telling you how I feel about you. That's all that matters to me. Seriously. I don't give a fat rat in the New York tunnel how you feel about me. I keep it real. But it's like you gotta tell these people, it's people looking at you like, oh, I didn't know she was gonna be there. Yeah, because you was the slut going around in school, and not necessarily a slut. Let me take that back. No. You were more popular than I was, but I was, and I don't even think these people were out to be popular. It just happened that way. They were popular. We grown. I never judged you. I never looked at, and I'm saying you plural. I never looked at you like out of jealousy. I never looked at you, oh, I want to be like them when I grow up. No, beautiful people. Probably still beautiful. Some of the people I went to school with are still beautiful. Okay. Maybe I wasn't beautiful to you. I always thought I was beautiful. And let me say, go back to Victoria, and then I'm going to get on someone. Victoria Thompson, Vicky, my cousin, not first cousins, but on down the line, my mother and Vicky's mother are or were cousins. And I say are were because my mother's deceased, and I don't know if Vicky's mother's still living. But Vicky, for the record, and I told her this, but it's probably still in disbelief. I was in two girl groups when I was in high school. Somewhat popular. I was a class clown. But I had to straighten my shit up because the school I went to, Erica Badu, the School of the Arts Magnet, School of the Performing Arts, or Booker T. Washington School of the Performing Arts. Hey, you had to audition to get in that school, and you had to have good grades before you got in there, and you had to sustain those good grades. Can I get an amen? Post your comments if you went to Arts Magnet. Okay, 4 clusters: dance, music, art, theater. Okay, I was in dance, although I could sing my ass off. I auditioned for the singing cluster, and I got denied. I just keep it real. I got denied. So, but yet, fast forward, I can sing my ass off. You get a little nervous. They're not looking for people that are nervous. I said Roy Hargrove and Erica Badu. So for the audition, I'm coming into my own. I've been into my own all my life, but I'm really coming into my own, and this is coming in my own, leaving people alone. My get rid of game is on point. And you know what? I'm going to do 2 videos. I'm just going to dedicate this video to 9/25 because I have a couple of things to say to people I grew up with. I always had real high self-esteem, and likewise, I always thought you had, you plural, real high self-esteem. My bad. I never thought I was not going to be anything. I do apologize, or so sad that you thought I was never going to be anything. I never thought I wasn't, if I said that wrong. I never thought I wasn't going to be anything. If you thought that, and this is for family members too. I am so sorry that you had that thought in your head. Even with my family. Yes, I had brothers I got a little brother right now. I love my little brother. Now, he don't take care of his body like he should. And if you ever smell me, don't compare us. I'm going through witchcraft. Okay? I'm cool now. I know what my problem was. Because, baby, let me tell you, who is not just to walk out the door funky and who is going to take more than one bath a day if. But you keep in mind my situation. Please keep in mind my situation. I have been showering for 6 years plus with my clothes on. If I get in the shower, most times I just do a bird bath or a whole bath, whatever you want to call it. I just keep it real. Because when I'm all lady, I've always been 110% lady. I don't take my clothes off for idiots that think I'm just going to strip down, which is another reason why I'm continuously spied on, because that's what they want to see. Again, you're not going to see it. Where my money at? And I ain't no prostitute. Where my fucking money? While you putting images of me and videos of me on the dark web. Where my fucking money at? I'm the star. Where my money at? Okay. So going back to Victoria, let me tell you this, baby girl. And I say baby girl because I think Victoria, my birthday came before hers or whatever. I call her I'm calling you baby girl because you're really short. Okay. You my heart. I love you. And when we was in that girl group, not you had to have your shit going on if we was in a group. And she was more than eligible. But we're dancing. We was a dancing group. Just kind of like Beyonce, had a little group going on. You weren't dancing. And you know it. You weren't dancing like we were. You were just doing your little thing. Beautiful. Yeah, it's my cousin. My damn, do something. Do something, my cousin. I beat your ass. But I love you, baby girl. And I call her baby girl, yeah, because I'm short, and Vicky, you were short. You 4'11", okay, or was it 10 or 11? Either way, man, Sabrina McGenzie is the one that asked me, your cousin, if I would tell you you could not be in the group. Okay. I agreed. Okay? Which is why I told you. I didn't agree because I didn't love you. I agreed because, Vicky, you were not dancing. Okay? Let me say that again. You were not dancing. Then I see your ass later and you getting down I'm like, wait, hold on. It was too late. We was, I saw her when she was in Houston. She went to college and everything. So the idea to take you out of the group was not mine, however. Ding! Where you at, Sabrina? Let's do this, girl, because that's why it happened. Okay? I didn't mind telling you I loved you. I didn't mind. She wanted me to tell you. And we saw this about you. We knew. And even after throwing out hints to you, it was just, we knew that this heifer had it, but she never performed it. So, and that happens. They don't mean it, so, okay, there you go. 2, I'm supposed to mention somebody else's name, or I'm not going to mention this person's name because I don't want her to think I'm coming at her like that. When I was in elementary, my mom had to get involved in somewhat bullying me. This was my best friend. I had I'm going to tell y'all who my best friends were, and I want them to say that we weren't. Okay, let me go down the list. My best friends in elementary were Tracy Goss, okay, at some point. Hey, Tracy. My best friends at some point was Tony Blair and Don McGee. We were all best friends at one time. My best friend at some point was Cynthia Logan. Hey, Cynthia, if you still alive. My best friend was also, let me see, and then I just had this person and I thought of Felicia Hardy, rest in peace. But my last best friend, and we sustained this friendship all the way through high school and after high school, was Bershonda Turner. Okay. What's up, dog? Okay. I keep it real. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I'm just saying, man, people, and I don't, y'all, these best friends, and I ain't scared of y'all, separate that. Okay. It's just that people look at you, and then they look at you now like, damn. And I know some of the guys I went to school with looking at me like, ooh, she's beautiful. She's damn. Okay, I'm not mad at you because you didn't think I was beautiful. Then let's talk. I'm not even talking about. Let's go do lunch. We cool. Shit. I mean, invite me out to dinner, woo woo. Cause I don't turn down no dinner. I mean, let's do this. I'm not saying we fixing to have a relationship. I'm just saying, you know, people will project. I call it projecting. They will project on you and think that whatever they were thinking, and it could have been in the back of their head. When they become adults, it comes in the front of their head when they see you doing you. I'm so sorry that that's how you thought of me. I never thought of that. I never thought of myself as that. Now, Nene, Sabrina, Vicky, Keyshawn and Glenn, Devlin, who I think Devlin has passed. I don't know. Tyra Shields, they know. And they probably looking at y'all like, damn, y'all didn't. And I can go on and on and on till the break of dawn. Okay? I can literally go on and on to the break of dawn. Saber, Windfall, Swickfall. I mean, you know, that's high school, man. And we were all cool. So it's like, I'm sorry that's how y'all felt about me. I mean, woo, let's talk. Post your comments. I never felt that way about me that sadly you felt about me. I have very high self-esteem. But let me tell you about this other person. One of those best friends that I mentioned. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you why I stopped being best friends with Don and Tony, because they were some little damn bullies. Cute. Y'all ever seen little girls that's cute, but they evil as fuck? Them motherfuckers were evil. I'm telling you, they will sit there and get me on. We seesawing, and then they gonna jump off when I'm up at the top. What kind of? Come on, that ain't gonna last. That ain't no that best friend right there. That's not the shit funny, but it's not gonna last, man. Y'all sitting there, and then at some point it was discussed. And they stopped doing it. Then they started doing it again. And I'm like, fuck you hoes. I'm done with y'all ass, you know. But not calling them hoes. But I'm just saying, I'm fixing to move on. No sadness. But one of those out of the two, I had to call my mother. I had to tell my mother, get her involved, because they was, I don't know, boy, they were some badass little girls. But good at the same time. How can I put this? They were not just, I'm a beat, you know, I didn't go to school with anybody except, I missed one of my best friends. Teresa. Baby Frank's little sister. Woo! Everybody knew who Baby Frank was. Baby Frank was a bully. And his little sister, Teresa, start with a T. We were best friends as well. This girl would fight everybody but me. She would. She would fight everybody but me. And I had a lot of people like that in my life. You know, I don't know. She never once wanted to fight me at all. Well, one of the two I just mentioned, I had to get my mom involved because, you know, she was going to another level. Intelligent, and at this point, last I heard, she's very popular as far as being a producer. I don't know. That's the last I heard. But let me tell you why I got my mother involved in you and I. Because I was fixing to beat your ass. I didn't get my mom involved in, because I was scared of you. I got my mom involved because you were literally doing the most. And it was getting on my fucking nerves. And I knew better of you because we were best friends at some point. And I'm like, I'm confused. One day you this way and the next day you that way, you know, and Two-Face, um, I don't think Two-Face in the point of, you know, that kind of Two-Face, because it's just some things we didn't do. I'm saying Two-Face in the point of one day your personality, you was wishy-washy with your personality, okay? May not even be that way right now, grown. But I had to get my mom involved because back then, even if you didn't start it, you was gonna get your butt whooped most times. Even though your mama told you, your daddy probably told you, if somebody mess with you, beat they if they cursed. Yeah. But I didn't look at this person that way. I looked at the better of this person, and I felt I couldn't understand and comprehend why one day they would be this way and the next day, you know, as an example, could be 2 days later, they was wishy-washy. And that, you know, you could do that, but do that shit over there. Do that over there. And that's what that was. So I got my mom involved, like, okay, mama, you don't want me coming home and staying home for 3 days suspension or something. You need to get involved. And so that's what it was. And when I said I was to beat your ass, we were fixing to fight. There you go. Okay. Because I didn't want, and it's something I did not want to do. I will fight, but I'm not a fighter when I can see the good in someone regardless of what they're doing. The best friend, she'll tell you, we became best friends because someone wanted us to fight in elementary. And we sitting there looking at each other like, in hindsight, we both were thinking the same thing. Like, shit, we ought to be kicking your ass. What, you know what? Why you want us to fight? Pisces. But it's like, and we looking at each other, and I think she missed her first bus, I think, or something. It was just like, and then and she's grown now, just saw her recently. As a matter of fact, she would go back and lie and say, I said something I didn't say, and whatever it was, it was like, we're looking at each other like, huh? So finally, my ex-best friend pushed me, and I pushed her back, and then we've been like this. We was like this ever since. So inseparable. So, but even the push was like, I don't feel like pushing you. I don't feel like pushing you. Taurus and a Scorpio. We knew our boundaries, and to this day, Taurus and Scorpios are like this in most cases because we know each other. Like, I am not giving this no fuck with you, and you're not going to fuck with me because I know you and you know me, and let's do the damn thing. That's how most Tauruses and Scorpios do, because we expect respect. And since you got two people expecting respect, that's how that shit's gonna go. Why mess with you when I know you gonna do something to me? Why would you mess with me when you know I'm gonna do something to you? Ding! That's that bond. And it's amazing, just speaking on astrology. People that do astrology say Tauruses and Scorpios don't get along. I'm serious. I can go somewhere and just talking to somebody and find out they're a Scorpio, and we could just do the high five and hug and everything, So it's like, we get along real good. Y'all messed that right there. You messed up because we do get along. So I had to say that, man. Get that out. I don't have any beef with anyone. I'm sorry that you felt like I evolved into this butterfly, and I did. Okay, but I was a butterfly then. I was already the larvae in the cocoon. Then, whatever, okay. And I have a quote. Why do people need to watch you to see how? Go to my YouTube channel and click on my community. You might have to scroll down for this one. Why do people have to watch you to see how a butterfly evolves when they have a better chance of seeing it on the Discovery Channel? Something like that. a badass quote. And I may be missing a word or putting a word in there. So anyway, I'm done. I just done. I'm just like, huh? Who did and what? And if I forgot your name, there's Teresa Durham. It's just shit we didn't do, man. Tammy Taylor. Ooh, Tammy would have kicked my I'm not worthy. Y'all, Tammy would have kicked my everlasting poopity doop 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 if I didn't mention her. I love you, sis. Girl, you know I love you. Girl, you know it's true. Oh, I love you. Millie Vanilla. Yeah, man. Tammy. Is that my Tammy? Matter of fact, I have a video right now that's on YouTube, and I'm going through all, because we had to write letters. Okay, we had to write letters in school, and we had a way of folding them up, y'all, like paper, notebook paper. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, but we had to fold them up and then tuck it up in there, and then we'll throw it across the room or something, or give it to the person between classes. And I pulled my bag out and I started reading letters that I've kept over these years, all these years. And I have a video right now. I think it's a part 1 and a part 2 or whatever. And Tammy, I'm reading Tammy's letter, and Tammy is telling me of some dude or something. And I was like, I had to let her like, I know that's not my Tammy. No. So, and where is Shannon Patrick? Can somebody, if you guys know, I want to see Shannon Patrick. I have oftentimes thought about Shannon Patrick. All I remember was Shannon, she and her mother, Taurus, Sagittarius. My mother was a Sagittarius as well, Taurus. She and her mother did not get along. Me and my mother bumped heads all the time. That's why people don't believe in astrology. This shit is real. And one of the people I'm talking about was a Sagittarius. They don't even know that I remember that they were a Sagittarius, and I didn't get into it or not get into it. I did not, whatever happened between us was you, okay? It had nothing to do with your astrological. You was just over the top. But, yeah, man. And I want to, if anyone knows where Shannon Patrick is, I want to see Shannon Patrick. I want to see you. I hadn't seen her in years since school. So, and the people that were in Classy Girls was myself, of course, Sabrina McGenzie, Tammy Taylor, and Shannon Patrick. Then you had another Baby Dolls. We weren't in Baby Dolls. Baby Dolls was Denitra Davis, Tara Shields, and Sabra Wickfall. They were in Baby Dolls. Then we had a group where we were all together, and that was Royalty Polo Club, which consisted of other girls. Gwena, it was something about Arts Magnet. Okay, the 11th graders, us, could kick it with the 9th graders, but we didn't want to have shit to do with the 10th graders for some reason. I don't know. So, because the 9th graders came in there like, bam! Like, we was like, what? So, there you go. And they were our little sisters. And, just memories, man. And I can't remember all of them, but, they beautiful. We were all like prissy or whatever you want to call it, but would beat your ass, one of those kind of things. Okay? All right. It ain't changed. So, I don't go around beating up people. I don't condone that beating up people, but I'm just saying, what you see is what you get. It's what you get. Look at me now. What you see is what you get now, baby. Yeah, we weren't doing that. You weren't going to disrespect. Where'd that come from? Let me tell y'all something about old school people so y'all young people will know. We don't ask you what did you say because we didn't hear you. We ask you what did you say because we want to see how bad you are if you're going to repeat what you just said, which entails after that us beating your ass. That's how that went. We don't, what'd you say? Because that's how our parents were. Like, did I just hear you say what I thought you said? If you bad, you're going to repeat it. If you're not, you're not. And then we take it from there depending on how that goes. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to leave this alone. I was going to do this other video, but I'm fixing to get out of here. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. But this other video that I'm going to do this coming up, which was very much promised, it's getting a little late, is my evening. Well, not evening, my sleep prayers before I go to sleep. My before I go to sleep prayers. Okay. And I had to, y'all, you know, hold on. Gotta have it. Yes. Oh, it smells so good. This is salt with some other stuff in it. Keep it with me all the time, y'all. Spirits. And that's another thing, y'all. We got too many people out here already being evil for us to not like each other or anything. I really sat up here and tried to think of anyone that I went to school with that I don't like. It's not that serious. Like, really? I mean, we're in our 50s. Like, you don't like me? Oh, my earring is doing the most. Okay. Good luck with that. Bye. You know, you're just showing me that I thought a little bit more about you than you thought about me, and that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hasta la vista, Buenos Aires. I always been blind though. That you were right on. Hasta la vista, Buenos Aires, Buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao Bella, ciao Bello. Smooches gotta go, which is something I have to do. I'm fixing to get up out of here. Um, Bye and all that. Much love to everybody I went to school with. Hey, Erica, we need to get together as well, girl. I'm like, Erica. You see, even Erica and I didn't hang around each other. I think we asked Erica to be in our group, and we weren't evil or anything, just girls. And she denounced it, if I'm not mistaken. She denounced being in the group, or did we ever ask her to be in the group when I was in high school? You know, one of the groups. I don't remember how that went, but yeah, you had to, you had to have the looks and the things, going on or whatever. And like I said, Vicky, I love you, girl. I don't, please don't think, I hope you haven't harbored this resentment. Even though I've seen Vicky, I could tell, when we went to Houston to visit her, a couple of friends of myself, of mine, a friend of mine and her friend. And it just wasn't the same. I could tell, and I don't want her going through the rest of her life, if she's still alive, thinking that we just didn't want her in the group, Vicky. And then she tried to show herself off, and I'm like, girl, why come you weren't dancing like that? When we just always asking your asses to dance, so yeah, so it wasn't because of who she is or sweet as pie, very sweet. Libra in the house. She's a Libra. I'm not a Libra, but I'm saying, just very sweet. But damn, you gonna dance or you gonna sit there, That's my damn cousin, though, for real, for real. Do something. Anyway, hasta la vista, Buenos Aires, Buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. You guys, I'm not going to say what I have planned for us coming up, but I can get a group of people together in a minute. Yeah, so I did our high school trip, and we went to South Padre Island, and we stayed at the Hilton Hotel. Ball, we had a ball. So I got something on the horizon for really people in general, old school people. I love old school music. And I tell y'all, just get in shape because we got some things we need to do, okay? And this is not just for people I went to school with. This is for old school people, period. You know, we need to stick together because this is some of y'all kids, even my own. Like, let me go. All right. Bye.